Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Blue Natch and today I'm continuing my underrated character series. This character is going to be from My Hero Academia, such as Ochoko or Uraraka. So this video will contain manga spoilers to give us more context of like what her character is going towards and what is her automatic growth. So let us get started. Uraraka as a character I think has a lot of potential. So far, she has done impressive things that I'm glad Hirokoshi has done so far. But at the same time, I do wish she was more involved in the plot lines early on. And still, like right now, I do wish we see more of her. It's kind of weird the fact that I don't remember she has like a solo cover page. I think almost everybody does who's very popular. But Uraraka, for the life of me, does not have a cover page, and that's kind of weird. Like, Toga gets cover pages, but not her. It's just like, I guess. Because Uraraka is the main female character in My Hero Academia, but she has been pushed to the sidelines, especially early on, after with the situation with Todoroki. So it feels like it is Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki are the main characters in My Hero Academia. Like you see them in openings, you see them in covers. Like literally when a movie was coming out about them, they were wearing like these uniforms. Like everyone was hyped up about them. But I feel like Uraraka was just pushed to the sidelines, and it really does make me sad because she is a very good female character. So let us dive in. I know a lot of people say that when it comes to Uraraka, as a criticism, is that most of her character is about Deku and the fact that she is in love with him and she is the love interest. Like, there's nothing more about her character. But at the same time, I kind of agree, but also disagree. I think that if you actually look at Uraraka's character, there is more to her, such as how with her family, she comes from a poor background. And I think it is incredibly simple, but it is good for her character, is that she wants to make money for her family in order for them to live an easy life, but also to help people as well. That, for example, I think she should have been more involved in the Stain arc. The Stain arc is easily one of the best arcs, and I think she would have fit really, really well because she is a type of hero that Stain would dislike, and Stain was mostly the antagonist of that arc because he didn't view heroes who are greedy, who go after money, as true heroes, such as All Might. All Might is the epitome of the perfect hero, the best hero, and the hero that he respects the most. So Uraraka's ideals of like, yes, they are noble, but at the same time, she does want money in return, but it is mostly money for her and her family. So that would have been a good contrast in their ideologies. And I feel like that moment she should have been more involved in instead of Ida, because it really still makes no sense to me to this day that Ida's brother was attacked even though he seemed like a good hero. Like there was nothing really bad about him, but Stain still went after him. So I think that was a little weird. Instead of like characters like Endeavor. So moving besides that, Uraraka does have a cool ability. Her quirk is literally gravity, and I think gravity is a very good power. It is versatile. You can use it as offense and also defense as well. So when it comes to Uraraka, she wants to be a frontline fighter, as a hero to make more money and get more attention. But also at the same time, her ability obviously could work as a rescue hero as well. So honestly, she can balance both if you use her powers and character right. Um, the fact that she did learn martial arts from Gunhead is incredibly useful. I like the fact that she can actually defend herself. However, as I said before, I wish Uraraka was more involved in actual plot lines to the story. Now, of course, there is that she has her counter main villain, which is Toga from the League of Villains. Obviously, Toga is infatuated with her and Deku and Tsuyu as well. Um, so their confrontation is like, a long-term thing. But obviously in the manga, if you read, they kind of concluded that, with Toga basically giving up her life and saving Uraraka after their big fight. And obviously they both like Deku, but at the same time, um, Toga actually really likes Uraraka as well as a person and also someone that she wants to actually talk to, girl to girl, and also, someone who can possibly save her as a hero, because Toga was kind of mixed after Twice's death. So that was the thing. Um, and I think her and Toga, I feel like their fight should have been shown more. Um, you know, we did see some of it, but like I said, it's like I feel like we should have gone consistently chapters after chapters about the two of them. So another thing is that Uraraka has good chemistry with a lot of people. I love her friendship with Suyu. Suyu is a very chill, and she's a very, neutral type of person. So their friendship is incredibly cute because Uraraka, she is very, over the top, and also she's very friendly and social. So they really work well with each other. Also, they were in the same agency together, and you often see them two together, as best friends. So I really do like her friendship with Suyu. Suyu is another character that I really like and might make a video on if I feel like it. The next thing is Ida. So Ida is one of her friends, besides Deku in the beginning of the story. As I said before, it was Deku, Ida, and Uraraka, but obviously, like I said, now Bakugo and Todoroki, they took more center stage. So they are Deku's friends, but at the same time, they don't have much, screen time, especially those two together. But they are, good friends. They have funny moments together. Obviously, sometimes Ida is incredibly serious and Uraraka just laughs at him, in a friendly way. Like the glasses scene where Ida has so many glasses, and then Uraraka was like, "Why do you have so many glasses?" She thought it was pretty funny. Um, and obviously, they do work well with each other. I think Ida also has a cool quirk. And obviously, you know, they can do more with them. I think a lot of characters in My Hero Academia could be used a lot more. But for Uraraka specifically, um, like I said, she does have good moments. However, I wish she did had a little bit more in certain arcs. Yes, so besides that, I think Uraraka's costume. So her costume is basically, a space suit. I do like her costume a lot. It's pink, obviously. I think she has one of the best costumes in Class 1A besides characters like Bakugo for me. And it's funny because her and Bakugo have like the same like company that made their suits. Oh yeah, before I forget, their fight in season 2 was easily one of my favorite fights. Very underrated fight, where a lot of people underestimate Uraraka during the match, and a lot of people in general, in society, underestimate because she is a female. And females are most of the time viewed weaker than men, and obviously they were antagonizing Bakugo because Bakugo wasn't going easy on her. He was basically very cautious of her, and made sure that she was not close to him. So I think their fight was incredibly good, and even Aizawa acknowledged, like, yeah, Bakugo is showing her respect, and that's true because it's like just because she's a girl does not mean that you have to go easy on her. Especially since if this was a regular man-to-man fight, everybody will be cheering and screaming like nothing ever happens. But just because Uraraka, is fighting a male figure, obviously they're going to pity her and feel sorry for her. Um, so yeah, I think she did definitely a good job, even though she stood no chance, like no chance, especially since Bakugo, the way he is, like people underestimate how smart he is, how his power is used because he uses it so well. He looks incredibly strong, but that's just how Bakugo is. He's talented. He's a genius. What do you expect? So yeah, by the end of that fight, it was incredibly sad because Uraraka did lose, but she did her best, and I think she has a lot of potential, but obviously she doesn't stand a chance against like characters like Bakugo. But as I said before, she could get there if Hirokoshi does more with her actual character. Yeah, so besides that, to end it off this video is the fact that Deku and Uraraka are cute. I think they're incredibly adorable. They have like more of a vanilla relationship, not like typical relationships like enemies to lovers or like back and forth banter. They're just like normal teens who just get along well, like friends to lovers. Like I said, it's very simple, but it works really well, especially with someone like Deku. And I do think they're definitely going to get together eventually. It has been 400 chapters, but at the same time, My Hero Academia is not mostly focused on romance that much. So we'll just have to see from there. But that's it for this video. And once again, I want to say that Uraraka, I just want really more with her, especially since what happened with Toga. Like, what is her character moving forward? So we have to wait and see for that. And of course, she did have her quirk awakening, but as I said, I want to see her fight other people, like other opponents. I want to see her in more battles. So yes, I always forget to say something, so sorry about that. That will be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and once again, I want to thank everyone who follows me. Please like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I'm definitely going to do more My Hero Academia videos in the future. So everyone, you can all have a blessed day. Goodbye.